Yo, what's up, people? Playing chess against the IM. It's really beautiful outside. I want to go outside, but just want to play one game first. What do I do here? C3. Forget how this goes. Castles. A5, A4. G5, Queen E2. I feel like I know who Providence is, but I can't remember. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know who it is. Queen B6, huh? What's the move here? I suppose a take, I think. Can't remember exactly how it goes, but my recollection tells me that this is the move. What if they go bishop c5? Do I go queen e2? Or do I... I'm going to go queen e2. I wasn't sure whether I should do this or b4. I think next move like b4, knight b3 stuff. If he goes a5, I'll go knight b3 and bishop e3. Seems alright to me. Yeah, look, I'm up in time. That's good. I'm going to play fast this game, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being low in time. That's why I lost the last 2,500 I lost to. Never again. Okay, I'll just defend it. Be a wuss for a second. I mean, the rooks go to an e1 anyway, so I don't see why I shouldn't play the simple move. And now I have options b4 or knight b3. b4 is a little... It's definitely riskier, like makes a weakness, but it gains some space. Hard to say which one I'm going to go for. I think I'm going to go for knight b3. If he castles, for example. Castle's risky. I can even go... Okay, whatever. I'm just going to do this, man. I don't know. He wants to go g5, maybe. I'm not scared. I'm going to go bishop f4 next move. G5, bishop g3, whatever. Okay. I don't know. I just can't be scared of this. If h5, I think h4 has got to be okay somehow. We'll see. We'll see. He's trying to go h5, I guess. I may even go h3. Just keep it simple. Keep my edge in the clock. c4 is also in the cards. Well, not after h5. It loses a piece, but... if h5, h4, pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight e5, bishop g3. I mean, somehow this looks good. It looks good to me. However, I can also just play the simple h3. I think I'm going to do the simple move, h3, after h5. Because I don't see what g4 does. I just take it and go knight h2. So what's the point of h5? I'm also way up on time now. Way up. So I'm going to use that time edge. But I like my position also. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Again, g4 take and knight h2 wins a pawn. So I don't really see how this has helped him at all. I'm way up on time. c4 is an idea. Rook d1 is an idea. Knight d4 is an idea. So many ideas. It's a beautiful life. It's beautiful to be me. All right. Probably it's time to break with c4. Well, not sure about that, actually. I don't even know what he wants to do here. What's the idea of this move? Bishop to d7, I guess. And he wants to castle. Maybe I should go rook c1, bishop d7, c4. Yeah, it's a weird move, but I'm going to do it. I'm telegraphing my intention to go c4, but I think he wants to castle queenside, so I'm going to telegraph away. I just want to make sure to get the play that I want. Like, if he can't castle queenside, his life's a disaster, right? Like, look at his king. Bishop d7, now c4, and all of a sudden my rook is in the same line as his queen, and where his king will be if he castles queenside. I'm also up 2 minutes on the clock. So things are really good here. Really good. Let's go, baby. I mean, he sees that coming, obviously. I was going to take with the bishop. Rook takes also playable. Let's think for a second. We're up on time. I might take with a rook, actually. Like, why not, right? I like bishop e4. I feel like it's a nice place for this bishop. Just do it. I mean, when he castles, like, all my pieces are aimed Okay, I can take that, or I could just not take it. I mean, taking it looks good. Everything looks good. Let's say, what if I go just rook d1? Rook d1, castle queenside. How about knight d4? Knight takes, knight takes. Knight d4 kind of interesting. It's a little clumsy though. Oh, bishop takes and knight d4. No, it's horrible. uh, hmm. Rook c1. What's the deal? g4, take, knight h2. I'm just gonna do this. I honestly don't know. Maybe g4 is good. I just felt like doing it. He's gonna win a pawn, sort of, but I was hoping I'd have a good compensation. Let's just go fast now. So knight takes, rook c7 was my idea. I don't know if it's any good. I'm just gonna do it though. I hope that he has a hard time dealing with this. I'm moving fast too to keep the pressure on. I hope my rook doesn't get stuck with some kind of bishop c6 move. It might. Probably not though. I mean, he has still, like, his king is in the middle, so I feel like in a blitz game this is hard to deal with, and he has no time. I definitely have not played it perfectly because somehow I feel like, well, I'm threatening rook b7. I actually didn't even realize that, but that's a serious threat. And all of his pieces are kind of in the middle of the board and hanging. They're disconnected. They're uncoordinated. This clock is getting lower and lower and lower. I mean, I was thinking I could take on d7 here, but we'll think about it for a second. I can take on d7. I can take on g6. Hold on a second. If I take on g6 right away, I actually like this move. Oh, I just realized he can. He can't really do much. He can take on d4. Okay. Is this good? Who knows? Who knows? But he has 23 seconds left, and everything's defended. I can move like anywhere I want, right? 95. Let's just go. He has no time left. Threatening so many things. Probably bishop to d3 or. Let me think. Queen g4. It's interesting. Bishop d3. Is there anything wrong with bishop d3? I'm just going to do it. Knight f4? No. Okay, I can take this. Attacking the queen. Let's do that. For starters, because he has 10 seconds left. Okay, I'll just start taking things now. And he's so dead here. I think rook d6 wins, right? I'm just being careful now because I have so much time. Just don't want to miss some trick. Okay. Pesky little move. He has 1 second left, which is bad news. Let's not get mated in the back rank. Okay. We win. I mean, yeah, our position is pretty good here. We were totally winning, and then I feel like I know who this is, but I couldn't remember during the game. I'm gonna look it up. Ah, it's John Bryant. I do really well against him in blitz, I think, for some reason. We had a really good position, and I'm not sure. Maybe I'm still a little better. Yeah, I'm still better. Because, you know, the knight's really good, his king's a bit weak. I'm more than a little better. I'm just winning. But it should have been more better than it was. Let's go back. So the opening was really nice for me. I just controlled the e5 square, developed my pieces. Like h6 is not a dream come true. And I just already think this g5 thing doesn't really help him very much. I didn't, my e5 point is defended. Like, what does this do for him? He can't castle kingside. He can only castle queenside now. His knight on d7 is in the way of his bishop, so it's going to take him a while to do that. And therefore, my plan was, let's open this bad boy up. And that's what I did. That's why I played, I think, a good move here. See, the natural move would be rook d1. But I really felt my plan is to play on the c file. Like, he's not castled, so I need to open up the position. And the way to open up the position is c4. Therefore, once I go c4, my rook actually belongs on c1, I thought. It's just it's a strange move, because it looks like d1 is the more natural square. But I was kind of proud of this move. I thought it was good. I didn't want to go c4 first because, okay, this is totally fine to do. I could have just played c4. I just wanted the option to take with a rook, if that makes sense. So, like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's still very good for me. Let's see how good, according to now. It thinks I'm up like a pawn, basically. But I kind of like the options of taking with the rook. Let's see what computer says now. Yeah, similar evaluation. Up a pawn, or up like one. Queen b6, but you know, his king's real stranded there. I thought bishop e4 was a nice enough move. Obviously, I have other choices. I was huge edging the clock. The guy couldn't figure out how to extricate himself. And you know, again, I have a lot of choices here. I can take on g6. I didn't do this for like really vague reasons. Like, I thought about stuff like this, and I thought he might just sack the pawn, and I mean, it still looks horrible, right? I don't. Okay, I mean, I guess my instinct was right, because now his edge isn't that big, because somehow I'm up a pawn, but his pieces are better. I meant my edge isn't as big. So I didn't want to do that. I thought, like, positionally, I should not get rid of this bishop on e4. This bishop's actually really strong, controlling a lot of key squares. So I should not be tempted by, like, a short-term thing, like this doubled pawns or whatever. Or it's not short-term, but it's, like, not as big of a deal, I think, as having that bishop. And you see the evaluation drops after that. So, you know, it prefers some simple move like what I did. It doesn't really like bishop e4, I think. h4. Yeah, I wasn't going to do h4. I don't know. I like bishop e4. I just had a feeling like, okay, he's got my pawn, but the things have opened up. And I thought in a blitz game with 1 minute left, this move would be really a pain in his ass, and I can sack exchanges and stuff, and all of my pieces are kind of converging. I won't be shocked if we put it in the computer and it finds a good defense, because computers are good at that. No, it thinks I'm winning. All right, so I'm a genius. Intuitive genius today. When I say that, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not really serious, but I sort of am. Because, you know, my intuition is important. Like, you could just kind of see the position, but you don't know exactly what's going on, but it felt good for me, and I'm happy that my feeling was correct, because good feelings are very important, because they direct you, like, they help you direct your analysis in, like, a certain direction. And that's why I kind of went for this. I let him take my pawn off, because I had a good feeling about this. What do you do? Knight c6. I wonder if this move maybe is not the best move. I mean, he can even take this, but then I can recapture and go, like, I have a lot of things like rook d1 or something, or even rook d7. But I mean, I thought that I should have multiple good moves here. Like, I can just take this. Now that I see, I can just straight up take a pawn. I'm just crushing him. That's funny. Okay, why is it? I think rook d7 is good, but it thinks this is just winning immediately. Oh, okay. And then bishop takes. Wow, whatever. Again, he was also low on time. I just wanted to make sure to keep that edge. So it thinks I'm still winning. Yeah, would have preferred like a tension-keeping move like rook c5, but this move also works. So it looks good, you know, it looks like I was just winning the whole time. Rook c7 I didn't see. This seems good too. Yeah, no, I don't know. Rook d6 is the best, but okay, it likes it. This is a kind of annoying move. I thought in time pressure, like he's expecting all kinds of checks, and then I play this weirdo move, and it just confuses him. But yeah, I mean, I think it was a good game. Again, I mean, I've been playing well lately. Actually, I haven't played chess in so long. It's interesting, but I think I feel like somehow I'm getting more mature. Like I've done a lot of studying for the book I'm writing and watching Pro Chess League stuff, and I feel like I'm picking up like mental. I don't know. I feel like my mental game's real strong now, and I find myself making moves that I don't think I would normally make, but they're good ones. If that makes sense. Like that Rook C1 move, I think that was good. I find myself naturally playing more prophylactically, like kind of thinking like it's obvious to me what they're gonna do, and then I kind of like fight against it, and just naturally, a little more naturally than I used to. Or it could just be I'm having a lucky run, and just having a good streak lately with just due to variance. I do feel really strong lately. I don't know why. I can't even explain it. I mean, since I really didn't play much at all for a few months, and since I have started playing again, I'm like I have five, 6 wins, 1 draw, and the one loss I had, I didn't play so bad. I was even winning that game, and I'm playing good players too, so I'm feeling good. Feeling good about life, my chess life at least. Oh, the regular life too. Thanks for watching, people. Love you all. Bye bye.